Hello everybody, it's Techno here, and today I'm going to show you every method of finding the Dusk Stone in Pokémon Black and White. The very first time you can get a Dusk Stone in your story is by visiting Driftville City. It requires quite a bit of prep, though. The first thing you're going to need is Pokemon that can use Surf outside of battle, like my Simipour here. You don't need this, but I recommend it. You can bring a Pokemon that knows the move Flash, and lastly, you will need a Pokemon that can use the move Strength outside of battle. With those three things, from the Pokemon Center in Driftville City, you can make your way to the left into Route 6. Now this is a hike, and this isn't technically the easiest method of getting a Dusk Stone, but it's the first method of getting a Dusk Stone. So, you just want to push your way through Route 6, going through the grass and across the bridges, and you want to make your way past the Research Center building right here, and go across these last two bridges where you see the hiker. Once you see this hiker, you can go ahead and make an immediate right. You want to go past this little house thing, rest house, and come over here into this little corner. Basically, you want to surf in the water to the right of those two boulders that are in the water. You see that? You want to surf in the river over here and go to the right. You'll find this cave called Mistralton Cave. It's pretty tucked away. It's actually a legendary Pokemon lives here. You can go ahead and use the move Flash in here to illuminate the building. You don't need to do that, but whatever, I recommend it. If you're not, I'll walk slowly so you can follow along. Basically, you want to use Strength to push this boulder into this hole. You do that by pushing it to the right 2 times or 3 times maybe, and then down. Then you come over here, and there are some trainers that I have undiscovered, so I'm just going to go ahead, quickly cut out that footage, and push this Strength boulder over to the right. You can't really mess that one up, I think. And then you're going to go up this staircase to the last Strength boulder on this floor. You want to make a right over here by this hiker and go down at this strange little like 3 or 4-way fork in the road and go up the stairs. Now you're in the second floor. There's still more to go. You want to squeeze down here and push this boulder over to the right. You can't screw that up. There's nowhere else for that boulder to go. And then you're going to go up this tiny staircase and to the right over here. And it's kind of hard to verbalize what you need to do, so pay attention. Again, push this boulder over to the left 2 times. You can't screw that up because there's nowhere else for that boulder to go. And lastly, you can go up this to the 3rd floor where it is no longer dark somehow. Not sure what that means, but you can make your way over to the right and stick to the right side. You'll eventually find a Dusk Stone tucked away at the top corner here. Now, if that Dusk Stone is not there, sorry you wasted so much time, but that means you picked it up already. Luckily for you, there's still another method. This one's definitely easier, but it's later in the game, just before the very end. You could visit Opelucid City. Now, Opelucid City will look different, depending on what version you're playing. If you're playing Pokemon Black, it's going to look like this. If you're playing Pokemon White, it'll look a little more historic. Either way, it's the same path from the Pokemon Center. Follow the main road all the way up to the top through the gate into Route 10. Once you're here in Route 10, follow the dirt road to the right, go up this staircase, and eventually you'll cross a bridge over the river. Once you cross the bridge, stop immediately and squeeze your way between the river and the cliffside. And you'll find this tiny little path over here. And just south of this bridge, you'll find a veteran who's kind of just chilling in the woods. And you can just talk to him and he'll give you a Dusk Stone for free. Now, if he doesn't give you a Dusk Stone, that means you've already got that one too. But there is an infinitely repeatable method to getting Dusk Stones, but it's not fun. Heads up. I recommend flying over to Mistralton City. You could do this in any cave, technically. And I recommend spraying a Max Repel and buying about 30 of them, because you're going to be flying through those. I'm not going to lie to you. From the Pokemon Center here in Mistralton City, go south into the back entrance to the Chargestone Cave. And you're going to find your way at this 4-way intersection right here. You can go ahead and save your game right here. This allows you to soft reset in case you didn't get anything you wanted. That way you can get all your max repels back and you're not burning through a bunch of cash for nothing. Once you go ahead and save your game here, you're good to start hopping on your bike and running back and forth in the same spot. What you're looking for is a dust cloud phenomenon. If you're unfamiliar, it's a random item generator sort of thing. I have a video that discusses that. It'll be linked in the description. But basically, this is what you're looking for here. And in these dust clouds, you have a 0.83% chance of finding a Dusk Stone. That's about 1 in every 120 encounters, so expect to take 2 to 3 hours just to find this Dusk Stone. You might get really lucky and get it really quickly. Chances are you're not. And you're probably going to take a little while, but it is infinitely repeatable. It's a pain in the butt, but at least you can do it as many times as you want. So That's every method of finding the Dusk Stone in Pokemon Black and White. If you're interested in more free-of-fluff video guides like this one, go ahead and click the playlist that's on screen now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, Techno's out.